Hi guys, I'm Anthony Manuel from MATLAB Academy. I want to welcome you all to this class. This is the second day of this very masterclass, and I'm excited already. And I want to say I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate your kind words, and some of you guys sent me lovely messages about yesterday's class, and I'm so excited about what we are doing here already. All right, so in today's class, we're going to be introducing you to just one of the websites that we're going to be using for the app development. Of course, we are not just teaching you just one. We have other apps that we're going to introduce by the course of this program. But for today, we're going to be introducing you to one of them, which is appcreator24.com. All right, it's a very useful and powerful app. I think I built one of my first no-code app using this very platform, and it's a very free to use app. All right, so I'm going to be taking you to my screen right now so that I'll show you how things are done. All right, so feel free to ask me questions if you have any questions, and I'll be glad to answer all of your questions in no time. All right, without further ado, let's head right into the class. Hi guys, and welcome to this class. I'm Anthony from MATLAB Academy, and in today's lesson, I'm going to be taking you on one of the websites that we are going to be using to build our apps. All right, so this is a very easy to use website, and it doesn't require any previous knowledge. I'm going to be walking you through on how you can use this website to start building your own app immediately. All right, so you open your browser. For mine, I'm using Chrome, so I'm going to open Chrome. All right, so once it's opened, you're going to type in appcreator24.com. all right, so once you open that, you're going to click on this, or you just type in appcreator24 on Google. It's going to bring out the option. So for you will need to sign up. All right, because I've already signed up, so I'm going to go ahead and log in with my email address and password. So it's very easy to sign up with. All right, so for you, if you don't have an account yet, you might need to sign up. So I'm going to click on sign in. All right, once you click on sign in, it's going to take you to a dashboard like this. And for yours, it's going to be very empty because you've not created an app, you just created a new account. All right, so why my own is populated is because I've been using this app, I've been creating apps using this very website. All right, so you might want to locate this very create app button. All right, so once you click on this create app button, it gets you started to creating your first ever app. All right, so this is a very useful website, and this website has helped me to create a lot of good apps. All right, so once you click on create app, you go ahead and select your name. You can give it any name you want. Let's say first demo. Let's call it first demo. All right, you go ahead and select any image you want. You might go to your phone by clicking on option 1 to choose files from your phone. All right, but I think I've not downloaded any app, any image I might want to use, so I'm going to simply go to choose from gallery because it has some icons there. It might not be suitable for what you want to do or for the app you want to do, but for the purpose of this class, I'm just going to select any of these icons because this is just a demo project. All right, so once you select it, you go ahead and as you can see, it's been selected. You go ahead and maybe type in your description. This is a demo app. You click on next, it's saving automatically. All right, so once it's done, it's going to bring you to the second option in setting these things up. So this one, it doesn't really have much. This has to do with design. Of course, you can change this stuff later, but for the purpose of this class, I'm just going to be selecting red, but it doesn't matter which one you select. All right, you are selecting based on the style of the app, but of course it can be changed anytime. Right, so I'm going to click on next. You might want to leave it at the previous one or whatever you want. Then this is where you select the kind of app you want to build. All right, this is where you do that. If you want to build a web app, if you want to build any kind of app, if you want to build a social network app, if you want to build a web app like apps, turning websites into apps. This is when you do that. You want to build a TV or video app where you can create video content or stuff, so you can do that. If you want to create a quiz app like gaming app, of course quizzes are games, so this is what you click. And if you want to create a video sharing app, you go to this very other place. You want to create a forum like Netherlands and stuff, you go to forum. You want to create an app for maybe a radio station or a music app, you go to this very option. You want to create sticker apps, for WhatsApp and stuff like that, you go to this very. But regardless of the one you choose, you can still edit or work around it to add more features. You can choose any of these options and add some other features that you want to appear on the same app. All right, so you are not limited. So but why you need to choose one of these is because it will help you set up the structure. For building the exact app that you want. All right, so I'm going to go over to, let's do web app. All right, so in web app, it's asking me to do what? Type in the website I want to. Okay, so the website I want to turn into an app, I'll say Netherlands, and I'll give an example. I'll say, let me still call it Netherlands demo. All right, so once I click on it, I'm going to go to next. It says wizard completed, app created, so automatically it goes and creates an app for you. Now you can download this app. It's as simple as that. You can download this app as it is right now and install it to your phone. All right, so guys, like this, the wizard has actually completed the app creation, so you can actually download this app as an APK file and install it on your phone right now. But we need to do some customization, all right, to suit us. So we are going to go to app manager. All right, of course our app is already ready for download. So of course we can click on this link here to do what? Download the app immediately. But we don't want to do that. We want to do some more customization on the app. So I'm going to go to the general infos, right? So first of all, let me just take you through, because actually what we are doing is not actually building a project, right? I just want to show you the interface of this very app creator in such a way that you understand the whole interface, so that when we start building apps, you can easily understand and follow through. All right, so we are going to start by this very option, open general information. This is where you actually do a lot of settings, like you do the changes of name. Maybe you created an app and you want to change the name and stuff like that. This is where you do that. So you can create, look at the icon, you can change the name from here. You can change the package name file. This is the name of the app, which is first demo, like we did. You can also come to this place and change the name of the app. All right, you can change the version name. As you can see, you can change the icon, but we won't be changing that for now. All right, the icon, the image or the logo of the app you want to create. And of course you can go to this place, the notification icon, you can change that also. All right, so you can also change orientation. If you click on this place, you see portrait landscape, but you really need to do that because you need to give people the option to use your app on landscape or portrait mode. If you look at this is for some advanced settings. All right, if if your app is a location app, of course most of the apps you are going to be building, they don't need your locations or some to collect such data. And of course if include permission to receive notification. Of course we are clicking here so that we can send them notifications when we want to maybe do an upgrade or any kind of notification that we want to send them. So that's why we select yes usually. But depending on the kind of app you want to build, you might want to say no to that. All right, include permission to camera access, because we are not building any app that needs that, so we are going to click no. But if you are building, you can click yes. Include permission to access microphone and stuff, you can click yes if you are building such an app. Latest users action widgets, you can click yes if you are building apps that is related to that. And basically that's all. So when you are done, and of course don't forget to click on generate only APK. That if you just want to install it on your phone. But if you want to publish it on maybe Play Store, then you will have to go to generate APK and AAB, because the truth is that for you to upgrade and publish it, you will need an AAB file. But we'll get to that when we get to the publishing of apps. Alright, so once you are done with the settings, you can go ahead and save it. And once you save it, even if you have installed this app, once you make some certain changes and save it, it will automatically reflect on the app. Alright, except you made some changes like changing the name and stuff like that. Most of the settings you are going to make in this very general info page, they are going to need you to uninstall the app and reinstall it again. Alright, but aside this general info settings, every other change will just update itself normally. Alright, so of course this is it for this, of course. So we are going to go to the next, which is general and stuff. This is where you make some of your changes. Choose notices about updates, yes, so that you can show the users or the installers that this app had changes or something like that. Just update them. Password, that if you need people to input password before they can access it, you can only do that. And ask for confirmation after it is. We said yes because we want the app to ask them, are you sure you want to exit this app, before they can actually exit the app. Keep on screen so that the screen doesn't go blank when you are using the app. So all of these custom notifications, all of this tick, so you can just select it the way it is. I think let me use custom tab externally. Alright, so you are going to leave it at yes. Allow screenshots, yes. If you don't want it to allow screenshots, you can go ahead and skip that. Alright, so if you go down to this option, this might not be necessary because it can only be required when you need to build an app that accepts payments. But if you are not building any app that accepts payments, this particular option will definitely not matter. Alright, so if you come lastly to this place, you said access the app type. You go ahead and leave it without sign up, because if you click on any of the options, like you have options like with sign up, open to all, with sign up, open, with sign up only with invitation, with sign up only with access request, with sign up only with invitation. So you don't want users to maybe sign up before they can access your app or stuff like that. You want it to be free and open for all, so you might want to leave it at this. Alright, so I'm rushing right now. So this is the share stuff. Alright, this is the message. You might want to have a share button on your app where people can share your app to other users or to other interested parties, so you can decide to change the message, rewrite it. And if you have published your app on Play Store, you can copy the link on Play Store and put it right here and save. Once you are done with that settings, once people click on the share button on your app, it will automatically generate a link that they can send to their friends to download your app. This is launch message. If you want to, it's of course very optional. If you want to release any text message to maybe installers or stuff like that, notifying them that this is this is that, you might want to come here to do that. This is rating app. You want users to rate your app, maybe on Play Store and stuff like that. Of course, you know, rating app increases your visibility. It tells Play Store that this app is a very valuable app, and of course users can go ahead and look at the ratings before they go ahead and download your apps. So you might want to say yes to that. Alright, now let's come over to the design tab. If you go to design, this is where you change your colors. For instance, if you click on this place, you can go ahead and change all of the colors. But before you change all of these colors, you might need to take it to customs. When you take it to customs, you can now change colors. All right, the icon colors, change the back colors, change the back colors, change whatever color you want to change to customize it depending on the app you are building and the color palette you are using. All right, but if you just want to leave it at default, all right, but if you just want to leave it at default, you click on this, just select any of these default default color, all right, and that will be it for it. So you go to fonts, you might want to change your fonts, you might want to add font depending on your design. All right, you might want to change fonts, select anyone, you can go to custom and upload your font file. If you have a special font that you want to upload, of course you can see they don't have a lot of fonts to choose from. So if you want to upload your font, you can go ahead and download any font that you want and upload the file here, and it will automatically update itself. All right, so once you are done, you can save it on this save button. Let's move over very quickly to the sound. You want to set in the sounds. Maybe when messages pops up on the app, what sound you want it to use. Of course, this is what we have, but of course this is definitely for people who are building maybe a chat app. All right, of course if you're building something like an ordinary website app, you don't need some of these sounds, but if you're building like a chat stuff, that is when you need these sounds to set it. Of course you can go to custom to select the sound that you prefer or that you want. All right, let's move over to menu. On this menu you can select the kind of menu you want to appear, you want it to show in your app. All right, if you want it to be a side menu, you want it to be a sliding menu, you want it to be a table menu, you can do all of that. And once you select that, it will bring options for you where you can add or make some necessary adjustments. You might want to change the color. All right, you can put it on custom and change the default color and of course set it to whatever color you want. You might also want to add a background to it. You don't like the background, maybe it's white or something, you might want to change it. But before you make any changes on the color, on the styling, you need to change it to custom first. All right, once you are done with that, you can now adjust some of these colors and change the background and what have you. Now coming down to this place, if you want to change the background image, you can of course choose file to get your image, unique image, and fit it into your app. Of course we are going to be testing all of that features in our next, when we start building projects proper. All right, this, if you go down to this place very well, and you are going to see images. The structure is just telling you the structure of the buttons that will appear. All right, how it's going to appear, and that's it. So once you are done with these whole settings, you go ahead and save it and move on. All right, you go to the bottom menu, you click on yes. That if you want a button to appear on the bottom of your app, you can go ahead and click it, but if you don't, you can go ahead and say no and save. You go to main menu, you want a menu to be maybe at the side of your app. All right, you can go ahead and include that, change the icon here or keep the one you have already. Top bar, of course if you want your app to have a top bar, this is where you can do that. You can, of course, these are the enabled icons on my app, on the app we just created. So these are the disabled. All right, so these are the disabled, so you can activate them. If you click on it, okay, let's go back, let me show you. So if you notice there is this pen icon below every of these icons. All right, let me zoom that. There's this pen icon, so once you click on that, it allows you to edit it. It allows you to edit the color, whatever it is, the link you want users to be directed to once they click on it. All right, so this is exactly how you can do it. So if you want to take this out, you want to disable one, once you click on the arrow like this, it disables. You want to add it to the enabled, you click on it, it goes back. You click on it, it goes. Okay, it goes back. Once you click on this arrow, it transfers to the enabled. As you can see, these are the enabled, these are the disabled. Alright, so if you click on this arrow, this enabled transfers to the disabled. So I will click on this, it transfers to this place, and I click on this back, it transfers to this place. So this is how once you are done with that settings, you can go ahead and save it. Loading image. Now this is where you impute the image that will load once they open your app. Alright, this is the first image that they're going to see. Users are going to see once they load your app. So it's called the loading image. So you might want to go ahead and do that. The next one, the background image. This is where you put your background image, the image that your app is going to carry. Usually I use white backgrounds, but it depends on your design. Depending on your design, if you have a different design, you can go ahead and impute any kind of image, but make sure that the image you are syncing into your app has a way to accommodate other widgets. Alright, because if you put a very busy image, the buttons there or the write-ups there might not be visible. Alright, so that is it. And of course, you know that in creating app, you need to consider user experience. Alright, so that is it for the design. So we'll move over to the sections. Alright, so in this place, this is where you can add different sections of the app. You know, maybe you might want to add different functionalities, you might want to add different functionalities, different web pages, different sections of the app. So once you click on the create app, you will be able to choose what kind of function you want to see or you want to build in that section. All right, so you can go ahead and click on web page stuff. You can go ahead and click on, there's a lot of options, HTML, you have sticker, you have user finder, you have a lot of them. So anyone you want to create, you might want to go ahead and create it. Okay, for now, let us create web stuff. All right, if I'm creating a web section, I might want to put the the address. Let me say jumia.com or something like that. And once I'm done with it, I'm going to go ahead and save it and all of that. So you can go ahead and explore other options to see what you can actually add in that. So all of these other options, we are not going to touch more on that. You might still want to go through it and see what it looks like. So send notification is about sending notifications to your users. Maybe there is a new update or maybe there is a new announcement you want to do. This is the exact place you come to do that. And okay, we've not done statistics. You want to, I think I clicked on the wrong place. Statistics. You might want to check how many people are using your app. You want to check how many active users. This is where you view all the data. So once you click on the date you want to see, you click on the time. Once you click on the date, you select the date, you click on show. It will show you how many people are currently using your data. Are currently using your app and stuff like that. And when you are done with all of this and you want to have your app installed in your phone, you go ahead and click on download. Remember, it is going to download as an APK file, and as an APK file, you're going to install it. You can install it on your phone directly, immediately. Alright, so I'm going to click on this. Let's see the app we have built. Alright, so I'm going to click on download. So it's downloading now. Our app is getting ready to download. But sometimes it might not be visible for you to download this app immediately. It might tell you that this app is not available now, you need to wait. Just hold on, you will see a number counting. Maybe it will tell you 5 people are on queue to download. I don't know if you understand this. So all you need to do is just exercise patience, or you refresh the page, and once you see this download button, you go ahead and click it. It will download. So let's open our app. I'm going to click on open. Okay, first demo. As you can see, this is the icon. This is our app. We already have an app, so we click on install. All right. So it's installing right now. This is our first app. All right. I think my phone is warning me, and because it is not downloaded from a safe source, so you can go ahead and ignore this, or go to your settings and change the settings so that you can install apps that is not directly from Play Store. So I'm going to go ahead and click on install anyways. Alright, so it's going to round up the installation. Going to round up the installation. So it's done. So I'm going to open it now. I'm going to open the app. Okay, it's coming out nicely. It's coming out nicely. So this is our first app. Boom, boom. We have our first app ready now, but as you can see, it's very empty, and of course very disorganized because we have this red field, but our icon is very poor. Like the icon is green and we have a red background, so it's not a good design and stuff. Even the font is not looking nice. You might want to change that in our next step. But basically, this is not a project we are building. Actually, we are going to go into building project, but this is basically introducing you to the whole concept. One of the apps that we are going to be using, introducing you to how you can use it. So you might want to go ahead and play around with it. And in our next class, we are going to be building a proper web app together, so that you will see how you can use all of those features that I've mentioned before now to make your app more beautiful and have of course more functions. All right. So okay, so that is it. Okay, this is nice. All right. So this is the link we embedded. Alright, so as you can see, so well, we are going to explain more of this, and of course try to make this very app more beautiful. Alright, so I think let me show you this app on my phone so that you know that it's actually installed. So I'm going to go to my app menu and type first demo. As you can see, this is the app here, so it's as easy as that. Alright, thank you guys for staying till this very moment. I'll see you in our next class. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop your questions, and I'll be glad to answer all of your questions. And for the class, I would also like you to practice, so that by tomorrow, when we are starting to build a project, you will not get lost or get confused in the process. All right, thank you so much for staying till now. All right, thank you. See you next time. I remain Mark Anthony from Makla. Thank you all.